And we're now heading back to the stage at the Classic Rock Awards here at the Avalon in Los Angeles, where Eric Idle is about to present the award for Outstanding Contribution to Mr. Jeff Lynne.
Good evening. My name's Eric Idle. If you think you're here to see Billy Idle, you can f*** off now. Here we are. It was the Lunchtime Achievement Awards. Now it's the Breakfast Time Achievement Awards. I'm very honoured to present this next award to a very good friend of mine. A man, well, more than a man, a god. A man whose boots I'm not worthy to lick clean. Whom I've been proud to call friend for many years. Not only does he play me his music when he's recorded it, but after dinner, we sit around and play guitar, sometimes for 3 or 4 bottles. On one such occasion last year, he said to me, "Eric, we should form a group." And I said, "Okay, right, okay." But what should we call ourselves?" he said. And I replied, "The f*** you too." And so the FU2 was born. Thank you very much indeed. A group dedicated to never recording, never releasing songs, never appearing publicly, never going to any award dinners, and never making any money. And so far we've been 100% successful. Sadly, there are rumours that you two are now splitting up, but anyway, back to Jeff. Not only is Jeff Lynne the most talented recording artist, songwriter and producer in the entire world, who plays every bloody instrument, but he's also the most modest man I know, Jeff Lynne.
Hey, you with the pretty face, welcome to the human race. A celebration, Mr. Blue Skies up there waiting, and today.
Well, what can I say after that? You know, he's my favourite comedian in the world. And I'm really glad, actually, though, that you all came over here to give me the award, saved me going all over there. Thank you very much. But I did just play in Hyde Park, and it was a fantastic experience. And the 50,000 people all loved it, so I thought, bloody hell, I'll do more of this. And I'm going to do more of it next year. But thank you very much for this award. Thank you, Eric, for being so lucid and wonderful. Thank you, sir.
So the winner of the Outstanding Contribution is Jeff Lynne. It's very nice to see you.
Thank you very much.
I saw you, the last time I saw you was in the summer in Hyde Park at the BBC Radio 2 event. ELO's,
in September, yes.
Yeah, ELO's first gig for 28 years. I saw you on stage and I thought, this is a man who is in his element. Is that how you felt?
I did when I walked on. To be honest, like a month before we did the show, I started practicing for it. On my own for about 2 weeks. Then I went to Wales to practice with Richard Tandy. And then I went and practiced with the rest of the band in London at the BBC's rehearsal place. And I was frightened to death for those 3 weeks. As soon as I got into London and we started getting nearer to it, and I felt comfortable, like, oh yeah, this is all working. I can hear everything and it sounds good. When I walked on stage, I wasn't the slightest bit nervous, which totally shocked me. Just walked on and went, all right then, let's go. And that was it, you know. It was fantastic, really.
You did say at one point, though, that one of the most difficult things about that gig was actually standing up and playing the guitar.
Playing, yeah. Because I've spent like the last 20 years in the studio where you sit down and play. That's what everybody sits down to play, you know, that's a common thing. And so to stand up and play and sing at the same time, because in the studio you would be actually singing on a different track, so you'd be doing it separately from the guitar. But when you have to do everything at once again after 20 years, you go, oh, blimey, this isn't as easy as I thought. And it used to be very easy, obviously, but after the month rehearsal, it became easy again. So I got over that hump.
Now, you did say, actually, or you hinted at that gig, that there may be more from ELO.
Yes. There might be more. I mean, ELO is me and Richard, really, you know, me and Richard Tandy, and we have this great band that Mike Stevens is the musical director of. We have an eight-piece band that we use, and they use us, you know, which is wonderful players. They knew the songs inside out when I first got there, you know. I'd been there, walked into the rehearsal room south of the river, and they knew everything perfectly, and I was going, this is fantastic. I don't even need to be here, really, you know. You're just doing great, and they did, and they played fantastically at Hyde Park. So I was really thrilled with the outcome of it. It was marvellous. The people, the crowd was so warm and nice. I just couldn't believe it. I was like melted in my boots.
That was the thing. There was that. It's a horrible expression to use, but there was a lot of love in the audience.
I think that's a good expression, love. Actually,
yeah,
isn't it?
I didn't want it to sound twee though, but you know.
No, I know what you mean. Yeah. There was. I felt like warmth, love, kind of warmth off them, off the lovely people, and I looked at them. I could see you know, not the ones like 2 miles back, but I could see the first 50 rows or so, and they all looked so happy that I was chuffed to bits.
There were a lot of smiles on that day, particularly actually when you did Mr. Blue Sky.
Yeah.
That was just, you know, absolutely perfect.
Yeah, they love that one.
So, going back to the event here, the Classic Rock Awards in Los Angeles on your home turf, you've got another Englishman who lives in California to present the award, Mr. Eric Idle. That was your idea, right?
It wasn't an idea. It was. I just thought, who would I like to present it? It's my pal Eric, of course. Who else? You know, because he's so clever and so witty and great guy.
And that must have been a real thrill, though, to have him actually.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And finally, let me ask you about, you know, this event is the first time that it's been here in Los Angeles. Is it a chance for you? And I know that you sort of tend to keep yourself to yourself a bit, but is it a chance for you to sort of socialise with musicians that you wouldn't normally see?
Yeah.
And have you done that tonight?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I've met everybody here, all my pals, you know, ones we meet each other once every 25 years or so. And this isn't really, like I said, this isn't really my kind of music, so I'm very thrilled and honoured that I can get into this genre of music, and I'm very happy to receive this award.
And we're very happy to see you. Jeff Lynne, thank you very much indeed.
Thanks.